You gotta do what you gotta do. We really busting it down right now. You know who it is. Y'all know what the fuck going on. I don't know why you think this is so amusing, but yeah, go ahead, fucking zoom in on me. Yeah, sure. Real fucking funny, huh? Yeah. Let's make fun of the ghetto boy. He does not have money for the shoe. Like, yeah, fuck you, bitch. I almost put it on the wrong side. Yeah, I'm a little disabled. It's fine. It's about to be such a finesse, though, not gonna lie.
Really?
Like, the struggle is real. I thought that was you ripping ass. I was about to just walk out.
Oh, your room?
Yeah. And then lock you in.
Bro, my teacher this morning was like, if you didn't do the homework and you got a low grade on the test score, just drop the class. And I didn't do the homework, and I think my grade was okay enough. I got a 68.
So are you dropping the class?
I'm dropping the major.
Yeah.
I gotta talk to my advisor.
Mrs. Smith.
Yeah.
That bitch. No, she's probably a G.
She is a G.
Me and Bird have a conjoined meeting on Wednesday, I'm pretty sure, with a counselor. Because, like, it's mandated by the school, or else we get put on suspension.
Are you gonna pull up
But,
high?
Yeah. No, we can't do that. That'd be too savage. No, I did a whole fucking module, whatever, like one of those presentation-y kind of things
Mm-hmm.
on marijuana. And, yeah, just all the basic shit, you know, that it's fat soluble, so apparently it makes your balls and your pussy fat. That's what they say weed does to you.
What?
Delhi claims that cannabis makes your balls fat. I could go fucking, like, sign back into that website and screenshot it if I really wanted to prove it.
It makes your balls fat, like physically bigger?
Yeah, bro. It gets fucking THC gets stored in your sexual organs. And it also in, like, the membrane that separates the different sections of your brain. Because since cannabis is lipid soluble, rather than being water soluble like a majority of other drugs, something that it's a very unique quality, but all that gets stored in your brain, in your fucking gut, like anywhere that you have fat deposits on your body, you just happen to have a lot more in up here and down there, you know. So if you have a fupa and you smoke, if you bust that shit open, you probably got like a G of wax in there, and you can make a quick like $80 if you know stupid people you could sell to.
Wait, does it get stored in the tits too?
Yeah. They didn't specify that, but the pectoral is a primary fat deposit in males.
That's weird as fuck.
Yeah. Delhi says that weed gives me titties and fupa. And I believe it too. So yeah, they're basically like, don't smoke weed if you don't want tits. And I was like, fuck you, I want tits. So, jokes on that. Bro, this is literally... You're just recording this.
Yes, yes I am.
Are you gonna look back on this like 8 hours from now? Maybe like 8 weeks from now?
It's probably just gonna stay on my phone.
I hope I'm not like, you know, you're gonna delete this if you run out of storage. Cause say you're fucking, like I'm filming you, and it's like, boop, storage. I'm gonna fucking come and find this video so I can delete it.
It's an interesting ass video.
Yeah, I mean, we've covered a lot of different points right now, a lot of topics, you know. We got this going on here. Very, very unique video we got.
I gotta take these drugs real quick.
You should put it up vlog style.
Where?
Leaned up against the TV.
cold as fuck. How's it looking?
Not good. I made it way too low. Oh, because I only lined it with the fucking... Oh my god, I'm such a dingus.
Just put more. Leave that there.
Yeah, you're right. I ate like that whole thing of Crave last night because I was like panicking because I thought I was gonna fail out. Like all this shit. I literally was convinced that I was gonna fail out of school, have to sell my car, and have to go back to Benjamin Moore.
Why?
I don't know, dude. Anxiety. But also because like, I read the whole homework thing.
Mm-hmm.
And how like when you don't do it, you can't take the exam. So, yeah. Well, it turns out that like half the people who like took the exam fucking failed anyways.
How many people didn't do the homework?
Half a class.
So a quarter of the class passed the exam.
Yeah. That's the math I came up with as well.
I think I'm going to post this unedited onto YouTube.
Possibly. I mean, there's nothing incriminating on here, is there?
We just talked about weed facts.
Yeah, you're right.
And I took Advil.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about dropping out of college. Or getting failed out.
Pretty normal stuff. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we could get like some primary topics and, you know, chop it up, make it nice, add some effects, have like a background theme, you know, like board setup type shit. Channel ideas. Drop something in the comments. if you guys want to see anything, just, you know, let us know now before we go do stupid shit and waste our time.
I'm really fucking dying.
Yeah, Paul is ill of AIDS.
Bro, if I had AIDS,
Bronchitis.
that'd be so tight.
I'd be so fucking sick, imagine.
Bro, you just get a cold and then you're just dead.
Exactly. That'd be fucking sick. I ain't trying to live much longer, you feel me?
I'm not trying to die of AIDS, though.
What would you rather die of? Falling asleep in the snow? Face down?
I feel like that would be... How did I get outside?
Yeah, you was asking yourself that same question as you were fucking suffocating to death.
Did you know that if you're outside and you get hypothermia, your body thinks that you need to take off layers? And that's why in that last scene of... Or not the last scene, but the ending of the fucking Shining, you find Jack Nicholson in his underwear frozen. Because he was suffering from hypothermia. And your body makes you think that you're really fucking hot.
Yeah.
And then you freeze to death.
R.I.P. Great movie.
It was.
Jack Nicholson in general is just fantastic. But
Did you watch fucking... Fuck, what's the name of the movie? Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt Damon, Jack Nicholson.
Which one?
They're like
That one.
in the mob. Or there's an informant. Is it the informant? It's not the informant. It directed by... I don't even remember. Oh, The Departed.
No.
Oh, it has a whack-ass ending.
You can spoil it.
Bro, fucking... the whole movie is like building up. And then fucking Leonardo DiCaprio is like the main character. And then at the end he just gets shot in the head.
Oh, and then it's just like...
And then Matt Damon gets shot in the head too.
Oh. Why? Okay.
Like, they were just leaving a building. Like, an abandoned building that they just had, like, a standoff in. And then somebody just runs up and shoots him in the head.
Bruh.
And he's like... And then the guy who shot Leonardo's character was, like, talking to Matt Damon. He's like, I was on your side the whole time. Remember that?
What?
It's a confusing-ass ending.
Not good. 0 out of 10. much disappointed.
Chelly. Do you know who that is? Professor Chelly.
Here?
Yeah, he's a big ass dude.
Nope.
He was telling a story in class today. He was like telling him how his dad was part of the mob and he owned a pizzeria in Brooklyn, which is fucking sick.
Very sick.
I wonder if people actually stormed Area 51 and died today.
Possibly. I mean, I don't know. I haven't looked into it because, you know, it doesn't concern me too much, but I would like to look into that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what we should do today. Area 51 research. Remembering those who've fallen.
Olympus Has Fallen.
Yes, it has.
Or White House Down. They're pretty much the same movie.
Black Cock Down. It's a skateboard. Or the Millers.
You're almost done.
I wish. It's not really working that well, so I'm kind of ghetto rigging it. It'd be easier with duct tape.
Just like put your shoe on and see how it feels.
I'm just trying to give it like a little bit of like a boundary, so it doesn't flop right out as soon as I like use my toe. You know.
I feel you. I was also super fucking paranoid today.
For what?
I don't know, just this feeling was just like not leaving me. Can't really describe it, but I was like, bro,
Bad things.
I'm not even doing anything right. And then I was like, what the fuck? And then I took a nap.
That's what I had to do. Been fucking freaking the fuck out lately. Like super low key, but.
Last night, my friend sent me this thing about this priest that I know. His son got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. But he's like 80.
His son.
What?
His son.
No, he did.
Oh,
But he's 80.
that's sad.
I know.
That's very sad.
Father Fred. What a G.
Freddie Jones.
Freddie Mercury. He died of AIDS. Circling back to the AIDS thing.
He fucking died of AIDS. You know why? Because he put too much marinara on his spaghetti.
He was fucking around too much and putting his dick everywhere.
Putting his dick everywhere without a condom. Or it was just God's punishment.
For being too fucking amazing.
Exactly.
God was like, bro, why are you taking my shine?
That talented cunt. How dare he? How dare I create man in my image?
Bro, did you watch Disenchantment?
No.
You definitely should.
Did you watch Bohemian Rhapsody?
I did not.
It was okay.
I
It
like
was
the
good.
song.
Apparently not accurate. And as far as like from like a filmer's perspective, there were a lot of very unnecessary jump cuts that somehow slipped past editing and just really sucked. But that's just me being a fucking nitpicky penis.
So your shoes fixed?
Yeah, just have to tie them now.
Cool.
Weedle, 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 weedle. Well, thank you guys for listening to our nonsense. I fixed my shoe, so all's well that ends well. So you better make your friends well by giving them that good old sloppy toppy. And if they a bitch, fuck 'em.